it.
Keeping them healthy.
Okay. Yeah, you too. Now this should be working.
I'll get a Kleenex.
You do that.
Workout started.
Yeah, the reason why the calibration wasn't working for walking was because it was set for running. Alright, so we're just about to start our first hill repeat as I stash the phone. She's just getting a Kleenex. I'll start jogging. So, today is Sunday, so this is the Sunday Glendenning Up and Down Glendenning episode. Yep, she's coming.
Zone 2.
Do you want me to hold your phone?
Doesn't matter. I guess
Time 1 minute. Distance 0.07 kilometers. Average heart rate 101. Workout average pace.
Well, in case you fall on your phone, you crack the screen. Mind you, with this case, your case, it would protect it. So I can just about hear Samantha, which is just about the setting that I used on Wednesday, which is good. First walk break.
Zone 4.
This is normally where Norma goes past me once she's warmed up. But I walked to the start of our hill repeats today.
Zone 5.
I have to work on my walking challenge for Strava. I'm about 18 kilometers short of my target of 50 for the month of October.
Workout average pace 12 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
And run. Last time we did this, there was a fair bit of smoke in the air. But we've had about a day of rain on and off. As we climb another steep section of this run. Hi. Hello, dogs. Yeah, Norma's not mic'd today. But I do have a pencil and paper, so I won't lose track of my repeats.
Time 3 minutes. Distance 0.28 kilometers. Average heart rate 172. Workout average pace 10 minutes 26 seconds per kilometer. Zone 6.
So, once Samantha gets her act together, I'll believe her. Alright, number 1. Done. And down. That took approximately 3.5 minutes coming up.
Zone 6.
On your watch? Wow. That's pretty good. That's probably what it is.
Oh, my heart.
Yeah, I know. But that's probably what it is, because mine says 170, zone 6, but that was from Samantha. No, it's not, because I can see this thing is blinking in purple, which means inaccurate reading. When it's blue, it should be giving me a more accurate reading.
Zone 0.
That's another reason to keep her volume down, especially if it's nonsense.
Zone 3.
I will try not to comment every time she speaks. I'll just leave it to you to interpret. From my overall pace, my current pace, I should say. That's another setting change. Instead of workout average, I'm doing average pace, which is every minute.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 20 seconds per kilometer. Zone 2.
Just coming down on the first repeat. I have to remember to scribble it on the crib sheet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be called Glendenning Up and Down
Zone 2.
today. Or Up and Down Glendenning. As I go around the tree and work out my first bit of writing here. So hill repeats. Norma 1.
0.67 kilometers. Average heart rate
Carlos
119.
1.
Average pace 8 minutes 57 seconds per kilometer.
My line's gone a little diagonal there.
Why don't you put the paper
Zone 1.
under the thing?
Well, yeah, it's not going to blow away, but I just didn't want to have to wrestle with it. All right, so we're going up on number 2 now.
Zone 0.
Yep, well, the setting was incorrectly set for my stride length on the way up here. I had it set on running 80 centimeters approximately per stride. So that's what my watch is telling me for distance.
Zone 0.
And pretty soon I'm going to take another hike break.
Time 7 minutes. Distance 0.77 kilometers. Average heart
Run
rate
about
100.
here.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 6 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. I'm beginning to trust my watch more than Samantha. But she's blinking blue now, which means she's probably found a vein. So we're in mid-season here. The leaves are, half of them are green and half of them are yellow. And the rest are on the ground, brown and down.
Time 8 minutes. Distance 0.85 kilometers. Average heart rate 64. Workout average pace 9 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer.
.68 from my stride. That's not GPS, by the way. That's just arm swing. Which should relate quite closely to my leg strike, my foot strike.
Time 9 minutes. Distance 0.98 kilometers. Average
Just
heart
getting
rate
to the
73.
top
Workout average pace 9 minutes
of
11
number
seconds per
2.
kilometer.
As we take the turn. So that's 9.5 minutes. Nine and a half minutes of moving time as we go down again.
Distance 1.05 kilometers. Average heart rate 63.
I
Workout
got up
average pace
super
9
early
minutes,
this
29
morning
seconds per
before
kilometer.
the sun was up. The sun comes up here around 6:30. Well, not the sun, but the daylight. I thought I would have to bottle my beer, but when I went down to test the specific gravity, it was still a little high, so I didn't really want to bottle it. It's not a good idea to bottle beer before it's finished fermenting. Otherwise, you might end up with a bit of an explosion. And down. So, I'm still working my way through
Time 11 minutes. Distance
a piece of
1.19
salmon that I
Average heart rate
bought.
79. Workout average pace 9 minutes 7 seconds
I
per
cut up
kilometer.
a small pink salmon into 6 pieces and froze them. With the tail section, I made 4 little quiches. And I still have enough to make a few more, either sandwiches or quiches. But I might make salmon and mushroom quiche with the remainder of the tail piece that I mentioned that I use for my quiche. So the bottom of number 2. So far, Norma 2,
Time 12 minutes. Distance
Carlos
1.32
2.
kilometers.
Yep,
Average heart
we've
rate
done
77.
2.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
And up we go again. That's up to 12 minutes moving time. I have 40 minutes planned for this session. As we go up again. Fully expect to see 1 or 2 of my friends that I've got to know from doing this hill repeat session every Sunday for the last 4 weeks. Finally, there is some structure happening in my workouts.
Time 13 minutes. Distance 1.44 kilometers. Average heart rate 73. Workout average pace 8 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
Here comes the dog. This looks like the same dog that JD has. Hello, dog. Hi there. Is that a bloodhound?
A coonhound.
A coonhound. Okay, thank you. A coonhound. Those dogs are quite lean, long-legged. They rely heavily on their sense of smell. I won't be taking any photographs today. Hey, Jeff!
Distance 1.51 kilometers.
Hero!
Workout average pace 9 minutes 15 seconds per kilometer.
I saw him yesterday on my hike. You know who that was? Jeff. I saw him last week. Yeah, that was the Smoky week. The Smoky Sunday. Last little push to the top of number 3.
Time 15 minutes. Distance 1.6 0.62 kilometers. Average heart rate 79. Workout average pace 9 minutes 12 seconds per kilometer.
So this cooler weather is certainly conducive to effort. Getting warm, and we're up to 15. So by the time we get back up here again, it'll be halfway.
For you.
Yeah, for me. You're going to tie that around your waist?
Yeah.
Jogger style? All right, I'm off down again.
Time 16 minutes. Distance 1.73 kilometers. Average heart rate
Hi
70.
there.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer.
Hi. Yep, Samantha seems to be giving me accurate data. Not that I can hear it, but when the strap light blinks blue, I can believe what she's saying. Any other color, it's either going to be red, which means that you can't trust the reading, or purple, which is a combination of the two colors, red and blue. So purple is less believable than than blue. Red is the least believable. Yep, I listened to JD's
Time 17 minutes. Distance
show.
1.88 kilometers. Average heart rate 79. Workout average pace
I
9
was
minutes
just
per kilometer.
thinking he started to record again. It's strange because he's switching his ideas to record with his voice recorder because of the wind noise, and I have chosen to switch back to my in the shirt recording, because I remember once asking him if the sound quality was okay, and he said probably better, but not if there is the wind factor, and inside my shirt there is no wind factor to deal with. All right. No, I'm okay for liquid. I haven't been sweating at all yet. Norma 3,
Distance 2 kilometers. Average
Carlos
heart
3.
rate
I
74.
started doing
Workout average
diagonal
pace 9
lines
minutes
on
8
mine
seconds
for
per
some
kilometer.
reason. My first line was at a slant, so I'm now slanting all my lines. 3 done. And up we go. I think the cooler weather is helping me keep my effort up without feeling exhausted so much. I'm not wasting a lot of energy cooling off. Pretty soon I'll be using energy to stay warm, which is part of the running gig. Muscular effort generates heat. Which is the name of the game. Muscular effort.
Time 19 minutes. Distance 2.10 kilometers. Average heart rate 76. Workout average pace 9 minutes 2 seconds per kilometer.
And I hike. Just about to catch up with the fast hiker that I mentioned last week. And I walk. Hello. This is where
Time 21 minutes. Distance
we normally
2.37
lose
kilometers.
track of
Average
our
heart rate 68. Workout average
count.
pace 9 minutes 11 seconds per kilometer.
But with the pencil technique, I was thinking of maybe using sticks, but then I would have to find 8 sticks. And who's to know whether they would stay in situ between repeats. Ha ha ha. So, down we go. 130, 124. Kind of, yeah. But I noticed this morning when I switched on my watch strap, here comes Jeff again.
Time 22 minutes. Distance 2.39 kilometers. Average heart rate 64. Workout average pace 9 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer.
We must stop meeting like this, Jeff. Looks as if he's doing hill repeats as well. I noticed that it took about 10 seconds to find a vein or to detect a pulse through my skin. Finding a vein sounds a little bit too much like street talk for junkies. And down. I'm wearing my cycling gloves on the recommendation of
Time 23 minutes. Distance 2.54
Mr.
kilometers.
Cleary.
Average heart rate 79. Workout average pace 9 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
He suggested after my incident with the ground a few weeks ago that I should wear gloves to protect my palms. Good idea. Also keeps my hands a little warmer. And it leaves my fingers uncovered so I can work the phone. That'll be 5 for her. Then I do 6 on my own. And then she joins me for her. That was almost a stutter step there.
Time 25 minutes. Distance 2.77 kilometers. Average heart rate.
Maybe you
62.
should pop
Workout
your
average pace 9
sunglasses
minutes per
up.
kilometer.
No, I was trying to run too close to you.
Oh.
I should stay up there all the time.
Well, you know where I do my walk breaks now. It's always just around this tree and just before the next rise. We'll soon see if Jeff is doing hill repeats. I've seen him come down Glendenning with his friend, and I've seen him run up Glendenning with his friend. I don't have auto pause on, just so that my watch and my phone tally.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer.
"26 minutes of moving time, about 27 minutes of audio time. The important thing to know when you're planning to do an in the shirt recording is what kind of shirt to wear. I found a slightly tight-fitting cotton shirt produces the least amount of clothing noise, combined with my sock that Norma made into my phone pouch.
Distance 2.96 kilometers. Average heart rate 59. Workout average pace 9 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer.
Getting to the top of 5. $143. 143 this time.
140.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm beginning to have more faith in my watch.
What?
I'm beginning to have more faith in my watch as an accurate guide. And down. I was going to call this episode the glory zone, but it is only glorious coming down.
Time 28 minutes. Distance
Going up,
3.06
it's
kilometers. Average
more
heart rate
like
85. Workout average pace 9 minutes 7 seconds
sufferfest.
per kilometer.
But I'll save that title for another episode. I just can't call it Hill Repeats and just put numbers after that. That would be far too logical, even for me. I was going to put a voice recorder down where my warm-up jacket is at the bottom of the climb, but for most of the time it would just be recording forest noises, which might be quite pleasant, but it wouldn't really add very much to the episode, apart from when we both reached the turnaround. Yep. Plus, I'm at 29 minutes moving time now, which means that I've got 10 more minutes off the hill, which will give me those last 2 repeats.
I'm going to go with you.
Time 30 minutes.
You coming with me? All right, so that's
Average heart rate
5. I put
Workout
the
average
gate
pace 8
post,
minutes,
the
56
cross
seconds per kilometer.
member. Ooh, my rickety fence.
Mine has 2 supporters.
Yeah, for some reason I put your lines much straighter than mine.
They're the first ones that you do, maybe.
Yeah, and then after that I was shaking a bit. My Parkinson's kicking in. Up we go. 100. 114. Up, up, up. Yep. This is perfect running temperature. Yeah, and she's still sweating, she says. Very few insects, even though I just heard something buzzing around my head.
Time 31 minutes. Distance 3.43 kilometers. Average heart rate 62. Workout average pace 9 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
So what are you listening to today?
Well, right now I'm on insomnia.
Insomnia. That's an interesting topic. Something we all suffer from. I figured out that one of the reasons I go to bed so early is so that I can slumber and go through all my thought processes. It doesn't really bother me if I'm asleep or not. I'm resting my body. And by going through all that thought machinations, I am basically dreaming with my conscious mind rather than my unconscious mind. And run.
Time 32 minutes. Distance
I'll be
3.62
curious to
kilometers.
hear
Average heart rate 65.
what Samantha
Workout
has
average
to
pace 9
say
minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
when we get back. And up. So I take another hike break here. I saw him last week. We're such creatures of habit. That's humanoids.
Time 33 minutes. Distance 3.62 kilometers. Average heart rate 68. Workout average pace 9 minutes 6 seconds per kilometer.
It's going to be a little bit of dog activity here. 3 dogs running wild. Hello, dog. Whew. That was a fast one. Okay, they're going a different way. And down. 135 that time from my watch. So this will be 6 for both of us. And I believe Norma will probably head for home. So even though I'm ahead of her, I will have to wait for her to catch up. That's why my pace is slow today. Because normally with autopause, when I stop, so too with the recording. You don't want to do another one? I mark you off as 6 done. 6 done for me too.
Distance 4 kilometers. Average heart rate 74. Workout average pace 8 minutes 58
Yep.
seconds per kilometer.
I'll do the last one with you.
All right. And then I'm walking
Although
back.
I feel I could do it now.
It's up to you. Give me the phone back if you want to do it now.
Oh, wait.
All right. So I'll see you on the next repeat. So now I'm on my own. Yep, she's sitting this one out as I look back. I really hope that this works well today, but it will end up as being a slightly longer episode. Hello, dogs. Hi there. Not quite as many dog people. Hi. Hi, dog. And down. 130 that time. Which is zone 3. Getting into zone 3. Which is what the plan was on the docket today.
Workout finished. Time 40 minutes. Distance 4.45 kilometers. Average heart rate 80. Workout average pace 8 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
Well, you heard that. So did I. Workout finished. And I still have another 7 minutes or so to go. But with the Strava effect, it's almost like using the auto pause. It'll knock 4 or 5 minutes off this workout. Maybe not 5. Oh, she's coming up already. I'm gonna have to go down and catch her up. Keep going, Norma, keep going. So now that she knows how to get here,
Time 41 minutes.
I can
Distance
start my
4.61
hill
kilometers.
repeats
Average heart
anytime
rate
I
80.
want.
Workout average pace 8 minutes
And she
53
can
seconds
meet
per
me
kilometer.
at the turnaround. I've got 7. She's on 7. No, she's on 6.
Zone 1.
And she'll be finishing 7 pretty soon. And hike. was thinking I marked Norma's 7 already. So I won't mark her again. And run. So I already marked your 7. And when I get down, I'll mark my 8. And round I go at the top. 1:49 and 44 minutes of moving time. I'm already planning how I'm going to edit this one down to half an hour. Hi. So she's done well today. She has done 6, 7, yep. And she sat out half of my climb and then started without me on her 7. So basically, I just did 1 by myself. So as I approach the finish, I will say goodbye to you now and let the audio trail off. Hi. Stop your watch.
Time 46 minutes. Distance 5.23 kilometers. Average heart rate 81. Workout average pace 8 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer.
So well done, Norma. You did 7 and I did 8.
Yes. Well, next week I'll try 8.
Yeah.
Workout paused.
Workout stopped.
Workout stopped.
And let me just stop the audio recording as well.